I.S.U.P.K.
All I'm going to tell you, man, if you want to stay plugged in and tuned in, make sure you subscribe to I.S.U.P.K. on YouTube. A lot of powerful information will be coming out this summer, and you want to stay tuned in. The minute they drop it, it's coming right to you, baby, as soon as you subscribe. So make sure you handle that business and subscribe to I.S.U.P.K.
Could you ask me the question one more time? Say it again. How could we what?
Why are you judging people?
Judging who specifically?
Everybody, not just gay people. You're judging everybody. Everything you have here is judging you.
We're judging people. That's what you said, right?
Yeah.
You understand? Now, how are we doing that?
By saying it's wrong to be gay. Yes, in the Bible.
We saying it's wrong to be gay, right?
Yes, I know that, and it is wrong. But let people live their lives.
And it is wrong, right?
It's none of your business.
Okay, and it's in the Bible, right? Do you believe in the Bible?
Yes, I do.
You do believe in the Bible, so I'm gonna help you out, all right, sis? I'm gonna help you out and help you to understand as to why we doing. I understand. You're not used to seeing anything like this, or people speak out against anything like that. America tells you that you're supposed to believe in equality. You understand? America try to fill your head with all type of, tell you can live whatever lifestyle you want to live. You understand? But if you believe in the Bible, sis, this is what the Bible says, and this is why we say what we say. You understand? You got that word? Go ahead.
Cry aloud, spare not.
Cry aloud and spare not. You understand? You see, we got the speaker. You see, I'm crying aloud. I'm raising my voice. You know what I mean? And what does it say?
Cry, spare not.
Spare not. What does it mean when it says spare not? Spare not means that I'm not going to spare your feelings. You understand? I'm going to tell you that homosexuality is wrong. You know it's an AIDS epidemic in Atlanta, right? You know that, right? It's an AIDS epidemic in Atlanta because of homosexuality. Homosexuality is running rampant in Atlanta. You understand that, right? So when I tell black people, I say don't be a homosexual, surely you can understand why I say that. Because I love black people, and I don't want black people to have AIDS, little sis. You understand that, right? You know what I mean? I don't want black people to suffer from sexually transmitted diseases. You know how a lot of brothers and sisters become homosexuals? Do you know how a lot of brothers and sisters become homosexuals? They become homosexuals because somebody molested them. You understand? So if you support homosexuality, you support child molestation. You understand? If you support homosexuality, you support HIV/AIDS. You understand? Listen, we cry aloud and we spare not. I love black women, man. I love black, Hispanic, and Native Indians so much that I don't want 450,000 babies aborted on a yearly basis. You understand? 450,000 babies are aborted on a yearly basis. And you know what those babies are? Black and Hispanic babies. You understand? So when I tell black women not to get abortions, why is that? It's because I love black and Hispanics. You understand? I don't want it. Do you want to see babies murdered? You don't want to see babies murdered, do you? You know what I mean? They didn't have a choice, right? The little baby didn't have a choice inside of the abortion. The mother and father might have, but the baby didn't have no choice. You understand? I don't want to see those babies. I don't want to see black people enslaved. I don't want to see black people shot dead in the street by the police. You understand? I don't want same man that's murdering them and enslaving them. You understand? That's why we speak against it. But go ahead, we're going to read further.
And show my people their transgression.
And show my people that who's the Lord's people? The Israelites are the man. The Israelites are the Lord's people. You understand? That's who the Lord's people are. The Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. He said, show my people their transgressions. You understand? What is a transgression? A transgression is the breaking of a law. You understand? Like you said earlier, in the Bible, it has laws that speak against homosexuality. You understand? Black and Hispanic people are breaking the laws of God when they become homosexuals. You understand? They are breaking the laws of God. And God told me to come out here, lift up my voice, don't care who I offend. You understand? Don't spare nobody's feelings. But show my people how they are breaking my law and how they are suffering from it. You understand? That's how we're going to fix the AIDS epidemic in Atlanta. By addressing the problem. By acknowledging the problem and then addressing it and giving it a solution. You understand? The solution to end the HIV/AIDS amongst black people is just simply to not be a homosexual. Right. You understand that, right?
Okay.
That's simple enough, isn't it?
Simple enough.
That's the solution. You know what I mean? The solution, if you don't want to see black babies, if you don't want to see black babies murdered, period, why wouldn't you be against abortion? Are you a baby murderer? Are you a pro-baby murderer? Do you like to kill babies? Do you think that it's okay for babies to be killed? Then why would you be pro-abortion? Abortion is murder. You understand that, right? Abortion is murder. So why shouldn't I speak against abortion? You understand? I speak against this white Jesus. I tell black people never to be a Christian. I tell black people never be a Christian at all. You know why? Because the Spanish conquistadors, right? The Spanish conquistadors came over to the so-called Americas and they enslaved the Native Indians under Catholicism. Right. They made the Native Indians assimilate to Catholicism, meaning to change their form of spirituality and convert to Catholicism, and this is the image of Catholicism. And if you didn't convert to that image, you know what happened? The Spaniards would murder you. That's what happened. The Christian Spaniards brought Catholicism to the so-called Americas, and then if you didn't convert to Catholicism, being a Native American Indian, you know what they did? They murdered you. You understand? What you think the whole Trail of Tears was about? Why do you think the whole Trail of Tears was about? They gave the Native Indians an option they couldn't refuse. You know where that saying comes from, right? I'm gonna make an offer you can't refuse. That comes from the most gangsterest cat we all know, the Godfather. You understand? The white man is a gangster. You understand? He gave the Native Indians an offer that they couldn't refuse. He said, you can stay here in your land. You know what I mean? And you can serve white Jesus. And you can do everything I tell you to do. But if you don't serve white Jesus, you understand? And you do try to stay, I'm going to murder you. You understand? Or you could just leave and go somewhere in Oklahoma. You understand? You can go ahead and do that, and I won't murder you then. You understand? That's why I speak. Listen, Christians are the most murderous people on the face of the earth. You understand that, right? How do you think Christianity was spread? Christianity was spread with the sword. You understand? And then you got the Christians trying to tell you to love everybody. Christians spread Christianity with bloodshed. You understand? With the murder of the Native American Indians, with the enslavement of the Native American Indians. You understand? They raped the Native American Indian woman. You understand? I will never serve the white man. I will never serve the white man's God. You understand? And you shouldn't either. You should never either. You understand? Who said that's a wonderful question, little sis. I won't get it for you right now.
Get this angle right here, right?
Brother, he know where to go too. Listen, I'm not putting color on nothing. You know who puts color on something? The white man put color on something. You know why? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna explain it to you first. This, if you was to get an accurate depiction of what Christ looked like, this is what it would look like right here. That's what it would look like right there. If you was to get an accurate description according to the Bible. I'm not stressing the importance of color. The Bible isn't stressing it, and the white man clearly is stressing it because he takes a black image and then he paints it white. You know what that's called? That's called whitewashing. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. That's right.
That's right. You understand?
Shalom, shalom.
Whitewashing. You understand? The white man clearly sees an importance in color when it comes to the Bible. Because he changed the image of Christ from a black man to a white man. And I'm going to show you right here in the, marvelous. You understand? I'm going to show you right here in the Bible. That's what he did. You understand?
Revelation. Revelation chapter 1, verse 1. The revelation of Jesus Christ.
This is the revelation of Jesus Christ. What does revelation mean? Revelation means to unveil something. You understand? So we're about to uncover something about Christ. Go ahead, drop down to 13.
Verse 14. His head and his head.
His head, meaning the hairs on his head, right? And his hairs, the hairs on his face, meaning his beard. Go ahead.
Were white. Like
We're white? We're white. Now I'm going to ask you this, sis. This is supposed to be Jesus Christ, right? Now the Bible just said the hair on Jesus Christ's head and the hair on his face, meaning the hair on his head and his beard, right, are white. You know what I mean? White is the color. Now you can clearly look at this and see that that's not a clear description of Christ. He don't got white hair, first and foremost. That's strike one. You understand? We're going to play baseball today. You understand? We're going to give him 3 strikes and then we're going to get him out of here. Y'all with me? Go ahead.
Like wool.
Like wool. Wool being the texture of his head. So his head and his hairs were white like wool. You know what I mean? Christ had woolly like hair. You understand? This cat don't got woolly hair. Does he got woolly hair, Loses? He don't say it. Go ahead. Say it. Come on. Don't be scared. Say it. Does he have woolly hair? Does he have one? He was just trying to defend it. You said, who said that ain't Jesus Christ? Listen, can somebody be honest? Can somebody be honest and say that your grandmother doesn't have this picture hanging up in the house? Please say that your grandmama don't got a whole shrine to Mary. She don't got a whole shrine to this girl right here. You know what I mean? With candles and all that on it. Let's be realistic. Let's be truthful. Let's not be like the white man. You understand? This cat don't got, listen, you know what this is? This is Caesar Borgia, the second son of Pope Alexander, the 6th of Rome, and this is not Jesus Christ. You understand? That's 2 strikes we already gave him. You know what I mean? 1, he don't got white hair. You understand? 2, he don't got woolly hair. You understand? You see how I got it? Let me see your brother in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? What about so you see his brother's hair right here? That's woolly type hair. You understand? You see the back of my ponytail? That's woolly like here. You understand? Go ahead.
As white as snow.
He ain't had no gray. You know what I mean? It was pure white. Go ahead.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
And his eyes was as a flame of fire. Right? Now, show me where the fire is in his eyes.
Amen.
These look like green or blue eyes to me. You understand? That's strike 3, and the white man is out. You understand? The white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. That ain't Jesus Christ. You understand? Now, if you look at this image right here, tell me this is not more so a clear depiction of Christ. Is this not a clear depiction of Christ? Yes, it is. You understand? That's a more accurate description. You understand? That would be the more accurate description of Christ. You understand what I'm talking about? Listen, I'm going to take it a step further for you, man. Hey.
Verse 15. And his feet like unto fine brass.
And his feet was like on the 5 brass. You understand? So this cat, so Christ's feet was like on the 5 brass. Brass is a derivative of the color brown. You understand? So not only was his feet as if they was 5 brass, but let's read on.
As if they burned and they burned it.
So Christ's feet was like 5 brass as if they burned in a furnace.
Right.
You understand? Now let me ask you something, brother. What happens when you burn anything? Does it turn white? It don't turn white, does it? You understand? Christ wasn't that white man. Christ was a brother, man. He was a dark-skinned brother.
That's right.
He was a so-called black man from the tribe of Judah. You understand? Listen, man, the white man's the devil, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? He have you serving this white Jesus. He have you think you serving God. You understand? Let me get, read it. You got any more on that?
And his voice as the sound of many waters.
Yeah, Christ had a deep voice, man. You get many waters, you put many waters together, you know what I'm saying? You got the deep blue sea. That's what they call it, right? You know what I mean? It's deep. Christ had a deep voice. You look at this cat, you look like you'll smack this cat all around, man. You know what I mean? You call him whatsoever you want to call this cat. You understand? He looks soft as I don't want, know what. Do this cat look like he got a deep voice? This cat don't look like he got no deep, strong voice. You understand that? White man the devil, man. You understand? Drop that. Let me get Daniel 10, 5, and 6. We gonna keep it pushing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna show you again. Listen, it's all over the Bible, the color of Christ. You know what I mean? It's everywhere. You know what I mean? You got that? Listen, man. Don't listen to the white man. The white man gonna lie to you. I'm your brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I ain't got no need to lie to you. I don't benefit. Listen, I'm not putting the collection plate around, going around 3 or 4 times. You understand? You know the Christian, you know they lying to you in the Christian church? You know why? Because they tell you like the brother said. The brother said, the white man will tell you that the law is done away with, and then he'll tell you that you gotta pay your tithes. You understand? Now I ask you a question, right? Where does it say to pay tithes in the Bible? And what is that? It's said in the Old Testament that you're supposed to pay tithes, and that's a law according to the Bible. So if your preacher tell you that the law is done away with, why in the hell you got you paying tithes, man? When the laws is done, if the laws is done away with, you should not have to pay tithes. You understand? You should not have to pay tithes if the law is done away with, man. The Christian church is full of lies. Everything you ever learned inside of that Christian church was a lie. You know what I mean? There was no truth inside of it. Everything you learned was a lie. You understand? You should never trust the white man, man. White man is listen, he's the most deceptive beast. He's the most incompassionate, inhumane, remorseless, you understand, person that's on the face of the earth, man.
Right.
You understand? Go ahead.
Daniel chapter 10, verse 6. His body also was like the bow, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire. His body also was like the bow, and his face as the appearance of lightning, and his eyes as lamps of fire.
And his eyes as lamps of fire. You understand? His arms and his feet was like brass. You understand? You look at this word in the Hebrew, you understand? You can go and reference this word in Hebrew, and it'll tell you brass, copper. Copper first, brass secondary. Now let me ask you this. Does anybody got a penny in their pocket? Anybody got a penny? Nobody got a penny, huh? Well, just imagine the color of a penny. Penny is the material of penny is made out of the material of copper. You understand? Look at this brother right here. The brother got the penny. Come on, bro. Come to the front. Show him what that penny look like, man. You know what I mean? This is what Christ's arm and his feet look like. You know what I'm saying? Look at this right here. This is what Christ's arms and his feet look like. This is the color of Christ. You understand? Bronze, brass. You understand? Go ahead, brother. Come on, good looking, bro. I appreciate you, man. You understand? Straight like that.
We want no cowards in our camp.